Question 1525. What is your least favourite vehicle and why?
My mother's
A
fucking
Gee
car.
Whiz. A Gee Whiz. They are the most dangerous vehicle ever devised. They have a top speed of 20 miles an hour, and there is no crash crumple zone in a Gee Whiz at all. You have to get in by opening the front of the vehicle and then clambering in, and it's got a range of 50 miles. So a Gee Whiz is just the worst thing ever devised by any human being. One second.
Really
to a
tiny
Sinclair
though.
C4.
It's very good for city driving.
So what about a Sinclair C4?
C5.
You know, the recumbent bicycle. The Sinclair recumbent bicycle.
Don't knock Sinclair. That's who makes Dave's computer. Yeah, the C5. Yeah.
The Sinclair C5.
But was it just ahead of its time?
No, it was crap.
It was a. It would have been good as a expensive boys' toy, but he tried to market it as a this is going to replace the car. It's like no one's going to.
It's a safe way for children to get themselves to school.
It's the fact that he started off marketing an open top vehicle that he launched in the winter months in Britain was that he just knew that was not going to be a good start.
He launched it in Bristol on a rainy day.
Oh.
Yeah. Bristol's lovely. Who wouldn't want to start it in Bristol?
So I don't know if this counts, but can I say a submarine?
Yes,
That's a
it's a
vehicle,
vehicle.
right?
Yes, it is
Yeah,
a vehicle.
What have you got against submarines? I can think of lots of great things about submarines.
Because the ocean is the most space. Getting lost in space, that doesn't freak me out. Getting lost underneath the ocean, is literally the most horrifying thing I can conceive of. The ocean is so awful and terrifying, and being deep under the ocean and claustrophobic at the same time sounds like I'm not legitimately clinically claustrophobic or anything like that, but I feel like I would be if I was in a submarine. That sounds like my worst nightmare. So that's I
kind of went off submarines after some Danish inventor murdered a Swedish journalist on his homemade submarine, and it was kind of like
your personal submarines.
Is it yellow?
No, we've got one of them here though.
Personal submarines. No, they were a version of the U-boat, and it was like a one-person submarine. And in World War II, only 1 in 10 German U-boat commanders actually came home at the end of the war. They were so dangerous. It's like they found people. They found some of these single-person U-boats where there was nothing wrong with the U-boat, nothing wrong with the person, except there was a carbon monoxide leak, and it just killed people. They leaked carbon monoxide into the cabin and just killed the pilot.
That's horrible. See, so you're just confirming my answer that submarines are the worst vehicle.
Nissan Duke.
Then you had the submarine disasters are always the worst.
Yeah.
The Kursk submarine disaster was the worst disaster because they gradually drowned and gradually suffocated.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty bad.
So yeah, submarine disasters are pretty bad.
Doug says the 900cc Fiat Panda, the epitome of badness.
Oh god.
God just says planes.
900cc is all you need to know.
Yeah. Julie says massive SUVs. Nerdy says the Pope-mobile.
No, they're not massive SUVs. They're called Chelsea tractors. And if you're in Britain and you own a Chelsea tractor, you need to be as pretentious and upper class and as stupid as the thing looks driving round Zone 1 of London.
Even the biggest one over here is still nothing compared to a Ford 450 or 650. They're just...
But a Hummer H1 is sold in the UK.
Yeah,
the Hummer H1 is sold in the UK.
A Ford F650 is bigger than a Hummer 1.
As Jeremy Clarkson said in a Hummer H1, that each passenger is in its own time zone.
Uhan super chatted with $4.99 US. I tripled my steps today. My Apple Watch was blowing. Exercise sucks. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Legs are my least favorite vehicle.
Legs do
I've got a
suck.
question for you, Alden.
Yes.
Would you rather die in a submarine that's floating aimlessly, or would you rather die lost floating in space, having been set free accidentally doing a spacewalk?
Oh, 100% lost in space.
Yeah.
Like,
At least it would be beautiful.
Yeah, but on the other hand
You'd
of
hope
that,
you were facing. You'd hope you were facing like an Earth or like a Mars or something.
You should
but
be
I
able to
wouldn't
check
even
around.
care. I would be like, this is like, I'm gonna like enter like what do you call it? Where you meditate and you become like what do you
One
call
with the
it?
universe.
Sure, yeah. I'm
Find the
gonna
path to enlightenment, as Buddhists say.
2000
enlightenment. That's
Find
what I'm
enlightenment.
thinking of.
2001, yeah.
Find nirvana and enlightenment.
Mind you, your question did have a good, interesting premise, though. You said if a submarine's floating aimlessly. If a submarine's floating, I'd say that's a good sign.
Yeah. That's a good.
Okay,
They're just
I'll get,
floating halfway down the Marianas Trench. Then that's not a good sign. You're somewhere in the deep Pacific Ocean and you're floating somewhere near the Yellow Sea, and you're seeing maybe some North Korean soldiers around going, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
See, my mind interpreted that as like drifting like beneath the surface. Like if I'm on top of the water, that's also horrifying. But I feel like I would have survival instincts if I'm drifting and it's down on like I would be like, this is it. I'm
I've
gonna like
interpreted it the way I was intending.
right. I would probably I
So
don't
it's
know.
just a boat then.
Here's the thing: plane crash or submarine crash?
How the hell do
way
you
to
crash
die.
a submarine?
Yeah.
You drop it from the sky.
Ask something. Look, you clearly aren't aware that the Royal Navy can easily crash a nuclear submarine in Scotland very easily.
mhm.
Usually
Yes.
it's nets.
So, yeah, submarine crash or plane crash is the way to die.
Is this Phoebe's Would You
die.
Rather now?
We have those usually.
That saved you a couple of questions there, Dave.
I know.
Right, I'm going to give my answer now.
Plane crash.
Plane
no,
crash, okay.
That's not the answer to the
ori-
worst vehicle.
To the original fucking question.
Yeah.
Worst vehicle. The Mini Moto. Whoever
Is it
fucking
because it's
thought...
so noisy? They are noisy, I'll grant you that.
It's the fact that you see grown men riding round on vehicles that are clearly designed for that are about the right size for a 3-year-old, but the engines are too powerful for a 3-year-old to handle. That is such a stupid fucking contraption. It's like, go buy a real fucking motorbike, for fuck's sake.
Nerdy says the Ark.
Is this the
Oh, I
art
didn't
that
realise.
they
It has
tried
to
to
be a real
recreate
one,
that
though.
they had to condemn because it wasn't seaworthy? They tried to
No.
recreate the Ark, quote unquote, and they did it in half the size, and the authorities wouldn't let it go into the water because it was deemed to be unseaworthy.
Not that one, the big one, the real one. The
fake
that was
real one.
unseaworthy anyway.
The fake
Real
real
one.
The real one. The real
real
one in the
one?
story. And the same way the real Hogwarts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see. This is so. I didn't realise fictional vehicles were allowed in this because I could have said like a broomstick or something. Then
Oh, true. That does switch things up.
I imagine they are splinter
yeah.
hazards.
Or flying carpet. That would freak me out if I was on a flying carpet. It would just.
How do you hang on?
Yeah, I was
I
thinking
have
that there has to be a
acrophobia to
speed
start
limit.
with.
There has
And
to
I
be
mean,
a
I
speed
have
limit.
I
on
have
the carpet.
clinical acrophobia, and it would just do me in, being on something so unstable, and it would just set my acrophobia off, and I'd be like,
I thought you held on to the tassels. Do you not hold on to the tassels? They sort of bend up and you hold on to them. No.
Not
That's what I
any,
would-
any depiction I've seen, it's looked horrific if there was any sort of change in momentum.
I'm pretty sure Aladdin didn't, hold on to the tassels in the
Aladdin's
Disney
a fucking
adaptation.
pussy. He only went about 15 mile an hour. I have that magic carpet up to about 100 mile an hour. You're going to have to hold on. Like.
I don't know. He went to like Egypt and shit, didn't he? In the course of like a song. So like that sounds
Yeah.
pretty fast to me.
They're fucking genies.
It
Open
was
the
a whole new
vortex.
world after all.
Tusk is objecting to having a mythical carpet because we don't allow him to have a mythical pet in a previous question.
Oh, that's true.
No unicorning.
Manda!
Okay, so I don't know what the question was, but I have news. That's why I had to step out because Angel just got his license today.
Oh, yay.
People in
Yeah.
Georgia fear.
Yeah, I know. But that was he had just
Congratulations,
gotten
Angel.
with the
Mm.
stuff.
And
so.
it took
So
and
what
it took
was the
him less
question?
time to get his
Sorry.
license than Auburn.
Valid. He probably didn't need a court order for it, though. So
What?
He's 17 though. Like he didn't get it right away. He didn't really care. Like he's 17 and a half by now, almost. And he didn't care that much and kind of he took his
Did
time.
he need a court
but
order for it though?
No. So
Did he need medical letters and other such nonsense that the state of Texas demanded?
Well, clearly they affect her ability to drive.
clearly,
Didn't they
yes.
retest you? Didn't they retest you as well?
Oh, I haven't even gotten to take my road test yet. That's later this month.
What the?
Yeah.
you fucking tell me the question, Dave.
What is your least favorite vehicle and why?
Oh, that was not the question I thought you were asking.
What did you thought we were? What did you think we were asking?
Amanda, what did you think the question that had been asked was?
I thought it was, would you rather die in a plane crash or a submarine crash?
That was a bit of a like segue kind of thing, yeah. So, oh damn! Actually,
honestly,
damn
though,
it! Why
like-
didn't I say that? The segue. Fuck. Oh.
Damn,
Damn!
no,
I didn't
That is a
think
pretty
that.
bad one.
Segways are illegal in the UK.
Yeah.
Not off
I
road.
can tell you what one of my favorite vehicles is, which Dave loves as well, is the golf cart.
Only if they're souped up. They're fun.
Like Angel would send me pictures of like golf carts tipped over and like the sand traps and shit because guys would just get drunk and fucking run their shit off the courses. It's hilarious. But anyway, no, I mean, I'm thinking about it like a submarine. You know, like my father was in the Navy, so he used to take us down the road to see the submarine base in Connecticut. And I've been in them, and they're fucking awful being trapped in that space. And it's So
You're not allowed submarine.
Yes.
Somebody already had submarine.
Well, submarine gets underlined.
But it's
then.
because
It gets
she's
two votes.
right. Because submarines are the
Submarine is winning
worst.
at the moment.
My,
Submarine is winning at the moment.
Yeah,
The worst
exactly.
vehicle, the submarine is
Yeah.
winning.
my
It
dad.
doesn't count if I didn't know.
My dad was a submariner, so
Yeah, whatever. Fuck you. That's my answer. Next.
I changed my answer to the TIE fighter then.
The TIE fighter.
Go fuck yourself, Jack. Yo. Okay, never mind. Just go. Ask next
Actually,
question.
I'll tell you one of the other things. I'll tell you one of the other things that goes against a submarine. They won't let women on submarines in some countries still. It was like 2 or 3 countries only let women in, and it's like I know Britain don't, I know America don't, I think Norway do, but yeah, load of countries won't let women be submariners.
Next
So that's
question, Dave.
one strike against the submarine again.
Now, wait there. Yandiri says white van, which is pretty evil.
He said that about 10 minutes ago.
Mondeo, man.
Said it repeatedly.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.